I'm looking to see if maybe there were some recent questions for anybody. I see people talking about the T-Mobile home internet trash can gateway. Burn it. Some people don't like it. I didn't like it when I had it, honestly. Let's see, what else? Did I miss anything good? Dennis is saying 200 megabits a second for $30, which is better priced. Yeah, I could roll with that. I mean, I think it's fair. I just don't think that currently the capacity is actually there to do that. It's hard to actually give non-millimeter wave. It's hard to do 200 megabits a second as a standard. You need tower sites everywhere, Dennis. I mean, we have seen N41, T-Mobile's N41 be congested. You know, so how are you going to do 200 megabits a second without wider channels, more channels, you know, and without a proper QCI and without network slicing? You know, maybe this conversation is different 2 years from now when we have an actual semblance of a standalone network core that can actually appropriately do this. But I think as it stands right now, that's unrealistic. I don't know. Maybe 2 years from now. I'd say that's fair. I don't know, Info Assistant. 200 megs for $30. I think it's pie in the sky. I don't think any carrier can do that right now. I think the closest thing would be the millimeter wave, but it just doesn't scale. I mean, look how hard it is to just to really properly network it for a street. That comment was related to what Comcast to offer, which to prove the point that T-Mobile home internet is expensive for what it is. Oh, okay, I got you. But yeah, I mean, the concept is to compete with cable ISPs, right? So they're gonna have to get close to that. Definitely. The only problem is you know, if you can't provide 100 megabits per second, 200 megabits per second, it's not really adequate for a home to connect 3, 4, maybe 5 devices, including TVs that are going to be running HD, 4K, 8K content. Like a 4K connection's like 25 megabits per second. You do a couple of those, and you've got a 100 megabit per second, you know, home internet option that's fixed wireless access. That's going to be a tough sell. You connect an iPad and a couple of phones. That's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. RFK Tech says, dense midband with 128 by 128 MU massive MIMO with 100 megahertz spectrum will make 5G real. Yeah, and I don't even think that's the ceiling. I'm looking at carrier aggregation as a way to do it even bigger. Yeah, I agree, Dennis. 50 megabits is like it's barely cutting it. 100 megabits is much better. Speed test doesn't count for trash mobile because it's data priority. It's true. It's true. They give it like the highest priority QCI on the network. Before this turns into a bash fest, man, let's just end it right there.